Welcome back. Subsection 2.15, railroad highway crossings. You've got two types of crossings, and you could be asked about this on a test. Passive crossing and active crossings. Of course, passive crossings don't have any lights or markings or anything like that. Maybe just a sign early to let you know that there's tracks coming up. Active crossings are going to have lights, gates, everything like that. So here's all of the, or many of the different signs you might see. Yellow warning sign, pavement markings, multiple track sign with a cross buck over on the very right. So driving procedures. Never, of course, race a train to a crossing. You're in a big truck now. It's really, you're not going to be able to race much of anything. You need to reduce speed going across a set of tracks. Again, make yourself familiarize yourself with this stuff. Double tracks require a double check. Stopping safely at railroad highway crossings. Full stop is required at grade crossings whenever. Nature of such cargo, whether it be hazmat, things like that, or any such stop is required by law. Very important. Crossing the tracks. This is the most important part to take away from this. Do not shift gears while crossing railroad tracks. You might stall the truck. You could miss a gear and come to a stop. Never want to stop on railroad tracks, and shifting gears could cause that. Special situations. We talked about low slung trailers a little bit earlier. These are some that could get stuck on raised railroad crossings. Looking at lowboys, car carriers, moving vans, possum belly livestock trailers, things like that. Or even a single axle trailer pulling a long trailer. That's a mouthful right there, but again, familiarize yourself with that. You'll have to try to visualize that in your head. Mountain driving. This will cover more when we get to air brakes, but again, there could be some odd questions in the general knowledge that might have to do with this. So make yourself familiar with this. Know the terms. Brake fade is a term that you want to know. So it's very, very important to know that. How to get down a steep incline. So those are some general ways or things you need to look for to figure out how you need to select a speed to get down a steep incline. Figure out what maximum safe speed is, but you have to know how to figure that out on your own as well. We're going to select the right gear before starting down the grade, of course. And again, read through this and make sure you know all about it so you can answer the questions at the end. Brake fading or failure is something that can happen if you overuse your brakes. However, brake fade is also affected by adjustment. So that could be part of your problem before you even start. You have to know how to take care of that as well. Proper braking technique. This is a process called snubbing, and we'll get to that more when we get into the air brakes chapter. But you have to know how to do this. This question could come up even on general knowledge. Escape ramps. Know about escape ramps. They're basically on mountainous terrain. It's how you get the truck, how you save yourself from dying if your truck begins to run away because of brake fade or failure. So you have to know that. Again, there's sections 2.15 and 2.16. Answer the questions. Make sure you know them. I'll be back in the next video with 217.